Well, we have our correspondent, Theophilus Elamah, joining us. Theophilus, if you can hear me, you are right at the Lekki toll gate where processions have held for a few years. Give us an update on what's going on there.
Well, if you can hear me, Olamide, of course, the situation here is quite calm. What we have seen so far, we saw the procession going on. The police have had everything under control. They told the protesters not to stay in one place but keep moving. That was why you saw them moving in procession all the way to within Lekki phase 1. Of course, by this time the protesters would have dispersed. But we saw a large detachment of police officers right here trying to keep the peace and keep the calm and ensure that no harm has come to anybody, and the protesters, their right to protest is not destroyed. Of course, the Ozumamadu with the Lekki toll gate brings a lot of memories from the 2020 toll Endsars protest that happened here. Of course, you can see behind me there was a stage here at one time where the protesters were addressing themselves and giving instructions. It started with a 5-point agenda, then they went to a 7-point agenda, and all the way, of course, snowballing from police brutality to good governance. A lot of things have happened over the last 3 years, and so every year the protesters come together to commemorate the day and to call for justice to be done to victims of the Endsars protest of 2020. But we saw that here today everything was calm. Mr. Macaroni Debo, who is a thespian, of course, an activist, also worked with the protesters this morning to ensure that they call for justice to be done to those who were victims of the 2020 Endsars. Of course, this is an ongoing issue on social media, on X, which is formerly known as Twitter. It is trending, and people have been talking about it and calling for justice to be done to victims of the 2020 Endsars protests.
TVC News correspondent Theophilus Elamah speaking to us live from the Lekki toll gate. Thank you for joining us.